welcome back. Okay. We don't know if it's going to be a chatty, get ready with me for work or not, but the key to a good makeup routine is your skin. So, what is the most important base for your good skincare routine? Water. Okay. Got a little toner. In the meantime, I'm going to hit my underarms with some witch hazel. Since the toner I have now is a spray toner, I'm not letting these Sephora cotton pads go to waste. All right, they still gonna get put to use. Okay, I've been on the fence since last night thinking about what I'm gonna wear today, and I know there are more important things to really just obsess over, but I am conflicted between wearing My Way Intense and Bachiami. I haven't broken this out yet, and I feel like finally wearing this makes it real. Like it makes it official. This is the Project Use It Up item, and I wore this yesterday, and it was so good the way it was layered up. And I wanted to spin the block on that whole bubblegum vibe. And yeah, it ain't really much left in here, actually. Well, it's a little under half. But, anyways, I think I'm gonna go with Bachiami. I'm gonna finally break this out, and then I'll get back to the regularly scheduled programming tomorrow. So, fingers crossed, I will record my like get ready with me in the morning tomorrow as well, so that you can, yeah, because this was good the way it was layered up. It was so good. I'm excited thinking about this, but I still know Bachiami. So I already pulled some body care out. And honestly, I probably said all of that to say nothing. If I knew I was gonna go with Bachiami, I could have just said that in the first place. Anyways, I'm gonna use this Beija Flor Elasti Cream. Well, these are both use up items. I'm gonna layer these two together as my body care base, and then I have my makeshift oil here. I took the Palmer's oil I got from TJ Maxx, and I actually mixed it with this to get here. So if I would have realized beforehand how much of a fragrance the Palmer's oil has, I probably would have put more of this in there, but it's fine. That's why I have this close by, so I can just add more of this scent on top, because this kind of does smell more like the Palmer's oil, but it's okay because this oil isn't particularly moisturizing. Anyways, what else? I think that's it. Just that oil, Bachiami. So yeah, I'm going to get started on the makeup base, and then once I get my primer on, I can put on my body care. I can't decide if this is gonna be a talking, get ready with me or not. So I'm gonna just chat a little bit. Y'all be watching Real Housewives? I am currently watching Salt Lake City and Potomac. Um, I feel like by the time I started watching Housewives, the Beverly Hills season was like so many seasons in. So some of the content, or like I wasn't quite grasping the context or content what they would be talking about, because they talking about stuff from years and years ago. But I might sit and binge the Beverly Hills season. Um, And I'm a little behind on Atlanta. I know it's not on now, but I've seen like bits and pieces of the last couple of seasons, but not like the entire season. But anyways, Salt Lake City and Potomac. When I tell you the ladies of Salt Lake City, woo, Lord, the ladies of Salt Lake City, they clocked in. They clocked in and got to work this season. Them ladies, Lord, they they showed up to work. They said we working this season. We working. Y'all saw Jen Shaw free too? Jen Shaw free, Karen Huger is free. I was sad to see Karen go to jail, but listen, accountability is accountability. You just can't be out here getting DUI after DUI. Like, some gotta give. Jen, that's another story. Uh, you do the crime, you gotta do the time. Like that, yeah. And that's all I gotta say about that. But this season with Salt Lake, they really do have a double standard when it comes to Brittany. I'm not gonna say I like Brittany because I don't. She's real flighty. Um, she's kind of self-absorbed, and sometimes she just be missing the point. Like, yeah, sometimes she really do be missing the point. And then breaking up and getting back together, and breaking up and getting back together at these grown ages like that is quite stupid. But yeah, she be yeah, she that's tricky because when it comes to people and their family matters, I do like to mind my business but be nosy. But mind my business, I mean, I don't say nothing. But Brittany, like, girl, she gotta get it together when it comes to that. But anyways, um, but the double standard when it comes to her is something I don't like. Like, they will troll her and do stuff to her, but when she do it back, everybody want to gang up on her. Like, they were all pouring water and throwing stuff at her when they were um on that like yacht trip, but she splashed a little water at the spa. Everybody ganging up on her. They all mad. Excuse me. None of y'all was mad when y'all was turning cups of water and alcohol upside down over her head. Like, come on. All right, I'm gonna take my Shape Tape in 57G Rich Golden. I haven't like underlined my brows in so long, so I feel weird doing it. But we we doing it. Okay, we doing it. But yeah, that double standard when it comes to her, that's the one thing I don't like. And brown one, it's like, girl, you. It's no way she could tell me she married Todd for love. I don't care what that lady say. It's just talking about she love him and wooty woot, girl. And then you done had a few too many drunk nights with them off camera telling the truth. Like, girl, you married that man for comfort, okay? For comfort. And now, based on the clips I saw from the reunion, I don't know if it started airing or not already, because I only caught up to the last episode, so it's just the reunion left. So anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, she married that man for convenience. Like, yeah. Now, I don't know what she was doing or what she does professionally, So I'm not gonna say it's not like she wasn't and doesn't make her own, but having him just gave her that extra level of security. Okay. So yeah, I don't doubt that she's smart and knows things and has skills or whatever, but that marriage specifically, she absolutely married that man for money. Okay. All right, now let me get a little down here too. I haven't done this in a while either. Like putting some shadow or like some type of base on the lid. But we doing it, okay? We doing it. And what else was I saying? You know who else I'm not feeling this season either on Salt Lake? Heather. Now, at first, she was making me annoyed and earlier on in the season because I thought she was just kissing Lisa's ass, just trying to suck up to her. And in my mind, I'm like, why are you going through all this to be her friend? Like, what is going on? What do she got on you that... Because it just seemed like she was just up Lisa's behind earlier on in the season, which we saw that pan out to, you know, not be the case after a while. So I was glad that she started to hold Lisa accountable. So that was one thing. But I don't know, Heather kind of be giving Mean Girl a little. And I don't know if it's just me. And I'm gonna take this Microsmooth powder and 65 toffee to set on this concealer. Now, usually I do my makeup foundation first. Well, that's what I've been doing lately. First it was concealer, then foundation. And then lately it's been foundation, then concealer, and the eyes have always been last. But we're trying new things. I'm always going to switch it up a little bit every so often when it comes to the makeup. So, we got the base. Now, this right here, this is what I felt like I had that could potentially... I could use instead of getting that elf shadow, but I ended up buying that anyways. But this what I've been using. So if you've seen the last couple of videos and me talking about the makeup, I've been layering these two. At first I was just layering these two, but I added a little razzle dazzle on top, so I'm gonna get there in a minute. I need some shadow brushes. So yeah, just layering these two. All right, what was I saying? Yeah, at first it seemed like she was just like afraid of standing up. Dang, I was supposed to use a base. It's too late. We going in. I'm not looking for nothing else. Okay. But yeah, finally started holding Lisa accountable. But Heather be a little mean, especially how she was treated Bronwyn last season. It's like you just want a reason to not like this lady. I'm not saying Bronwyn is like innocent or defenseless or none of that, but Heather just wanted somebody to be mean to. And I'm like, I don't even know if I like this Ozempic Heather, because she acting real nasty. I like seeing Mary this season and last season too. So the first shade I put on was the darker one, and then I'm putting the lighter one on top. I like how Mary is able to create a safe space for her son. It's also a fine line though, because Becky Aina palette and Lord, one thing I'm gonna do is struggle. Where is it? Shookington. That right here. That's what's going on top. So, you know, setting a safe space for him. I don't know if you can you, looking far away, I can't really see the difference. Looking in the mirror, I can tell the purple shimmer over here is a little more. So I don't know if you can see the difference like I can in the mirror. But it's tough because sometimes, like, he feels safe and comfortable to come to her, which is amazing, because so many people who struggle with substance abuse don't really feel like they can feel safe, so they do run out to the street. So it's one thing because you want him to, you know, be at home and feel safe at home, but sometimes you gotta draw a line somewhere. Same palette, we're using Credit. You see I hit pan on there. We're just hitting the outer corner. So yeah, so that's tough, but when it comes to people in those situations, you always just hope for the best and pray that they find their way. Nothing's on here. I'm just gonna do this. Those are the eyes. Next, the trio, my little trinity. So let me get this going. Meredith, Lord. I don't know if I just want to jump off the deep end and say she has a problem, but I feel like it's clear that she might have something like going on that she just might not feel comfortable sharing with the group. Because sometimes you think, dang, I'm getting it all over me. Spraying makeup brush with the Charlotte Tilbury spray. Because, what was I saying? Sometimes, especially with these shows, you share stuff with people, like, it don't always be the safe space you think it is, right? Because you saw how brown one, ooh, I need a little more of this Housewives. This ain't dark enough. See, this what happened when I might have used a little too much blue pigment. It looked a little ashy. That's what happens in real time. What was I saying? Full disclaimer, I feel like I used absolutely too much product. I'm gonna try not to crash out because I really don't have time to crash out, actually. Oh, yeah, I used entirely too much product, so that's unfortunate. This one size glass skin spray. Now, I've seen this trick from Jackie Aina. I'm gonna try this out. This is the Ben Nye Final Seal. I'm gonna spray some on this beauty blender. Because I don't really like spraying this stuff directly on my face. I can't explain it, but I don't like it. But from what I've seen from her talking about this is what's gonna help that makeup stay in place all day. I tried this out once last week. I feel like my makeup lasted pretty well. And since I'm still aimlessly rambling about Housewives, where is this footage from the plane? Like, where is that? You mean to tell me nobody has footage? Is it that no one has footage, or there are NDAs that are signed? So next, I'm gonna take my side bronzer in deep bronze. I'm gonna use my Patrick Ta blush in She's Wanted. I'm gonna take the cream. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna plop that right on. I probably should have used something different, but it's too late. We already here. Pulling the Shape Tape back out in the same color, 57G, and my Hourglass Antique. Yeah, where's that footage from the plane? Okay. I'm also a few episodes behind on Potomac. I left off with they got invited to Colorado, and I've just been seeing clips from the trip circulating online. Taking a random brush. This feels too big. A smaller brush. It's an eyeshadow brush. It's concealer right now. Okay. That's what I'm using it for right now is concealer. But yeah, seeing the clips from Potomac in the trip, I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Okay. Before I even move on to the next, I am taking that Sephora powder. I'm gonna just set that immediately. And it's multi-purpose because I'm also trying to blend out that blush a little. Tone it down a little. Ooh, doing that makes my eye water though. Yeah, I need to see what's going on with this Colorado trip with Potomac. And what's really good with Ashley getting with Sharice's son? I mean, there's not a huge age gap between them, if I'm not mistaken. Ashley's in her 30s, I believe, and her son is almost 30. I think it's just interesting since she's friendly with his mother. I feel like Sharice made a comment about that online somewhere, but was acting cool in person about it, but maybe she wasn't so cool. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're getting somewheres. Maybe doing the eyes and brows first helps me see the vision a little sooner. Because I really don't be seeing the vision a lot of times. Okay. Sephora powder, shade 70. You see my baby almost empty. Lord. Okay. This is what we gonna do. So I'm going back in that blush, and I'm just gonna use the powder this time. I used the cream at first, and I'm just gonna use the powder now. Now I gotta tone that down a little bit. That's okay. It's a little too much. A little too much. You know the deal with me. Basic t-shirt from Old Navy, some American Eagle jeans. That's it. That's all. So let me put this on. I'm gonna hose my stuff down with child. So De Janeiro 59, and I'll be right back. Oh Lord. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know if this is gonna be a quick get ready with me. I don't know if I'm gonna just do this with music or if I'm gonna be chatting during this. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this nonetheless. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.